Alright guys, we are back in the home fucking studio. Hold on, let me play some music. I kind of don't want to come in dry like that. I don't know, man. Y'all see people in here with me, but they quiet. They're a little shy right now, but you know what I mean. I guess we gotta set the vibe up. They won't be able to hear it, unfortunately. I'm playing Now and Forever by Drake right now. But actually, y'all can hear that. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all, we here. We back. We back in the home studio, the writer's block with Bobby Brown Jr. Alright, it's been a little minute. We were recording hella shows. Oh, let me turn up real quick. I'm sorry, Drizzy. Do what you gotta do, Drake. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We'll be back real quick. And I can't sleep on the floor. Man, I'm leaving. Alright. I literally just had to do that because Jenna was taking a little bit to text me. Alright, what's up, guys? We're back. We're recording this segment a little earlier than the rest of the conversation. But as a lot of y'all have probably seen, there's a viral clip going around on the internet right now from the Comedy Zone where we just were. A white woman, Victoria. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said you're just the first. I looked at you.
I'm the scapegoat over here.
All right. Your people climbed on stage and interrupted Affion Crockett's set in the show. And real quick, before she has to go to work tonight, because there's another show, we're going to call Jenna and we're going to have her talk about that. But it made TMZ. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're going to see if she can get over. It made TMZ. Hello, Jenna. You are live on the Writer's Block podcast. Don't say anything incriminating, all right?
It's live? I thought you pre-recorded it.
Well, by live, I mean you are being recorded live.
Oh, okay.
Everything's live these days, Jenna. You should know everything's
okay.
Live. All right, so Jenna, we right now.
Okay, so if I say something, you can cut it out, right?
I mean, we could, but what's fun is that? What's fun is that? Jenna, so the voices you're gonna hear right now, my buddy Judah is here and Victoria is here. Both of them have been in the Comedy Zone before. I pulled up your TMZ article, man, because you're fucking famous. How does that feel to be on TMZ?
It feels interesting. I had people from high school like calling me and stuff, so that was funny.
Wait, people from high school were calling you about it, bro? Oh, man.
Yeah, like one of my friends from back home had called me and he was like, why the fuck am I seeing you all over the internet? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And because he'll like text me that exact same thing whenever I like post dumb stuff like on my private story on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I thought he was talking about that, but he was like, no, I saw you on the Shade Room. And I was like, huh, that girl looks familiar. I was like, bruh.
Oh, wait, you made the Shade Room too? Oh, I gotta clap it up.
Yeah.
Clap it up. She getting Asians on the Shade Room. Oh my God, they crossing over. Oh. All right, let me. So the TMZ headline, it says, comedian Affion Crockett stand-up set in Florida interrupted by lady he calls Karen. Jenna, you are in this video on the front line. All right. So, what the heck? Like, what happened? A lot of people saw the video and they were asking me because I went to the show. I missed the show, the 7:30 show. I went to the one right after, which I was gonna go to. Like, what the hell went down, bro?
Okay, so I'm just going to explain what happened, like, off camera, since a lot of people have obviously seen the video.
Yeah.
So, like, you know this, but I run marketing for the hotel, so I'm in no way, like, any type of, like, security or like, doing, like, physical kind of work at this like, institution or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, so basically, like, I was sitting in my little VIP section, like, I was eating my macaroni and cheese bites, and I was, like, rolling over the stage, and I'm like, okay, and Affion said it too. Like, he was thinking the same thing I was like, it's a little crowded, like, in the front, like, 3-4 rows. So we both thought that she was just trying to, like, climb around the people. And so, but at that point, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, people are drinking. Like, let me just stand up just in case, like, that's not what she's doing. And it obviously was not what she was doing. And so, like, usually whenever like anybody's like being loud, anybody's like flashing lights at the artist or whatever, like I'll stand up and look around to make sure like the club manager Joseph is tracking.
Yeah.
But at that instant, like Joseph was not in the club and the head server was also not in the club. So at that point, I was like, okay, I guess the last line of defense or whatever is me.
It's your time to shine.
So I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I guess I'm going to go out there. So I got out there and I'm like arguing with this lady on stage. You can't hear it on the mic. But I'm like, hey, like, if you have an issue, like, we need to step outside, like, please, because this is not looking good for anybody right now. And I was trying to, like, be level-headed with her because, like, you know, like I do marketing, like I can't drag this lady off the stage. And like, I mean, this is my first like professional job, like out of college. So I'm like, oh, I really cannot mess this one up.
Yeah. If you
and so I'm like,
the internet would have had a field day, bro.
I know. And that's what I was thinking too, because like, because I'm up there and all the lights go up, like everybody's recording. And, you know, like at its core, the thing that made me so upset about it, and I think what's upsetting a lot of people like online is like, basically all that happened was that a white woman took away a platform, like completely deplatformed a black man, and she had no right to. And like not being able to do anything at the expense of like losing my job was like really stressful. So when you see me like get off the stage, the reason why I did that is because I was like, okay, like I can't drag her off the stage. So I was looking to the servers to get another white person to drag this white person off the stage. and that's the reason why I stepped down, because I was like, I know how it's going to look if I do it versus like a server who's another white woman, like dragging her off the stage.
Yeah.
So I had stepped down, and then Tim Allen, you can see him in the video, like looking towards someone. It was me that he was looking at.
Tim Allen was the host that night, by the way. To
like get the clear to get on stage and get her.
Yeah.
And at that point I was like, I was giving him the sign, like, no, like do not, because it would have looked bad if I did it, but it would have looked even worse if he did. So like we were just in such a fucking weird position where like the people that could have done something were not doing anything about it. And so then you see Joseph like show up and he like pushes out the stage. So then we had it all figured out. So yeah, that's basically what happened. So it was definitely crazy.
Bro, absolutely insane. Guys, if you don't know the video that I'm talking about, you can go to Affion Crockett's Instagram, or even D.L. Hughley reposted it, TMZ, the fucking shade room. Jenna is the nice, what is that, a pashmina? What do you, I don't know, what is it? Is that a cardigan that you're wearing in the video?
Oh yeah.
Either way, that's Jenna right there. Jenna, so before I let you go, I know you got to do your thing tonight. You have another show. You were talking about the comments on Instagram, bro. I didn't even think to go look at the comments of this video. But do you, Vic, or Judah, do y'all want to say anything? Y'all want to ask any questions? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
No, you're good. I did have a question. What did her husband look like?
What did he look like?
Yeah, like did he ever like get up or anything, or did he just?
He didn't get up like during the show. This is something that happened off camera too. So he was probably like just like a 50, 60-year-old white male. He didn't get up until he saw us walking her out of the club. And Joseph was like, hey, like, you guys are done, like, get out. And he follows us. And like, I don't know why people didn't record this part, because this is the part that should have gone viral, is like, she started trying to like hit Joseph. And then the husband started yelling at Joseph and like had his hand up like he was about to hit Joseph. And I was like standing in the middle of them, and we were like, just get out, please. And then we figure out that they're staying here. Like they have a room at the hotel.
Oh, damn.
And so then we tried to kick them out of the hotel. We were like, no, like we don't want you on property at all. Like get out. And then the husband suddenly like calms down. He's like, oh man, like, let's just talk about it. Like, now you want to talk about it? Like, when we were begging you to talk about it? Like,
bro,
it was ridiculous. He was like, we've been drinking. We can't drive. Like, please just let us stay. Like, we won't leave our room. So that's what ended up happening. Like, off camera.
We'll self-quarantine our whiteness. All right,
so he became real cordial after we were like, you're done. Like, in the whole, like, because he didn't realize that, like, me and Joseph have a say in what happens in the hotel as well, which is what a lot of people don't realize when they come here. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right, so tell me about the comments that had you a little heated or annoyed. What kind of comments were you talking about? Because I didn't even go check these.
Yeah, so there was a lot of comments that were like, oh, like, where's security? Like, why were they being so gentle with her? And a lot of stuff like that where they're just like, oh, they don't they don't care about the comedians, whatever. And I was like, okay, like, first of all, the reason why this went viral is because it literally never happens. Like, who would have thought that some random person would have jumped on? Like, nobody was tracking that. And we've had people that have been working here for like 30 plus years and they've never seen it.
Yeah.
So like for people to be like, oh, like, where was security? Like, we didn't think that it was going to happen. And even then it was just like things lined up so badly for us, like just not being lucky, because in that exact moment, like, Joseph wasn't there. And so there was nobody that could like actually get her off the stage. So yeah, just people like saying like, oh, we're security, like, oh, why were they so gentle with her? Like, we knew that people were recording, and as bad as like that looks alone, the only way to make it worse is if one of us would have gotten physical with her, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, though,
once
I
the
think
cameras
people
were
in the
off, we were like,
club-
okay.
Yeah. Wait. So everybody pulled out their phone. I think most of the cameras are off. That would have sent the crowd over the top, though. So a brawl popping out, bro. Come on, that would have been cool.
I know, for real. So regardless of who it was, we all probably would have tried to stay calm. So
Jenna, thank you so much for letting me call you on the show. I know that it took a little bit to get things to work out, bro. You are you're an international star and a hero. You're the first person I know who's made TMZ. This is going down in history, Jenna. I'm giving you a round
I
of
think it
applause
goes
right
more
now.
to Affion, but
You can't. Affion got his time to shine. He's been out here for 20 years. All right, this is now Jenna's takeover. All right. Is there anything else that you want to say before you bounce, man? Do you want people to follow you or go look at your? I don't know. Well, I know you're about to, you got a lot of calls. You're getting a lot of old hoes popping back up in your life, seeing you go to a next Hollywood star. They're gonna give you a cameo in a movie, I think.
I'm dead. I actually just deactivated my Instagram, so no social media plugs. But I guess just check us out if you ever want to see if someone rushes the stage again and prove me wrong that it'll never happen again.
So you're training is what you're saying. You're getting ready for the next time.
Something like that. I gotta start lifting again. Get ready for the next crazy white woman that decides to jump up on stage.
All right, gang. Thank you so much. You have a good show tonight, and we'll be back to see some shows soon, man. Peace out.
All right, bye.
Bye.